Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicola and today we are gonna do a short sequence that is ideal for the morning when we don't have so much time. So it's a deep stretch, so we will try to focus on our hips, on the hamstrings a little bit, inner groins, and just to get everything moving a little bit. You won't need any props, so we can just start straight away, lying down on our backs. You can keep your legs bent and then cross your right ankle over your left knee, and you can stay here if this is already enough, or you can just grab your left leg and bring it closer towards your chest for reclined pigeon pose. Try to press the right knee away from you while also pressing the hips down towards the mat. Focus on deep breathing, sending the breath into the point where you feel the stretch the most. One last squeeze and release. Keep the knees bent and we will come into half happy baby pose. So you can still grab the right leg again. Maybe you can just bring the knee towards your chest if this is already enough of a stretch, or you can grab your foot or your big toe with the two-piece fingers and then keep pressing the knee open while also pressing it down. So away from you and towards the floor. Try not to lift your hips much from the ground. You can also a little bit drop the left knee as a counterweight. A little bit of arm strength is required, but try to relax the leg as much as possible. Release, come, bring the leg back to center and then straighten the leg. We will do a little hamstring stretch. So you can grab your thigh, maybe your calf, whatever is accessible, and bring the leg a little bit closer towards your chest. You can also bend the knee. It's up to you. Just flex and point your foot to change the sensation. Keep your shoulders and neck relaxed. Release, and we will repeat this short sequence on the other side. So left ankle over the right knee and maybe bring the right knee towards the chest. Close your eyes if you are comfortable and focus on your breath. Release. Now come back to the half happy baby, bringing this time the left knee towards your chest, keeping it open and pressing it down towards the mat. You can use your left elbow to push the knee even more open to the side. come back to center. Now straighten the left leg, and then again press it closer towards your chest. Flex and point the left foot. Release. Rock up, and we will come into our tabletop position on hands and knees. So the hands are directly under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and we will do a few rounds of cat and cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze up. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, look up. And round, push into the mat. Few more like this, follow your own breath. Maybe you will go faster or slower. Last round. Release. Bring the hands a little bit forward, and we will come into our first downward facing dog. So you can paddle the feet to stretch into the calves, press into the hands to make the spine nice and long, relax your head, your shoulders, keep pressing the hips towards the ceiling, keep the knees bent. Really emphasize the length in your spine. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Now look to the front of the mat and slowly walk your feet forward. Grab the opposite elbows, maybe keep the knees a little bit bent. Rock from side to side, stretching into the back of the legs, but also into the spine. Now release the hands, bend the knees even more, and come all the way up. Arms up, look up, and bring the hands in front of the heart. And from here, we will take our flow. So rise the arms up, look up, and bend down. Halfway lift, flat back, keep the shoulder blades together. Squeeze. Lower down into plank. Stay here for one breath. Lower all the way down. Full cobra. And back. Again, walk the feet to the front. Bend the knees and come all the way up. Arms up. And release. Stand in Tadasana, so the hands are shining forward. Maybe close your eyes so you can feel the feet grounding into the mat. The weight is evenly distributed on both feet. Open your eyes and we will take another flow. So rise the arms up. Exhale, fall down. Now we will stay here, so grab your big toes with the two-piece fingers if it's accessible. If not, just place your hands wherever you can, maybe on your shin. But if you can, grab the big toes And we will stay here for a few breaths. Now release, take a deep inhale, and if you can, place your hands under your feet. If not, you can stay in the position as we were before. You can bend your knees a little bit. Release, halfway lift. Exhale to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Again, paddle your feet. Now raise your right leg up, open the knee, stretch into the hip. Keep pressing the left foot down. Straighten the leg and bring it in between your hands for warrior two. So open the arms to the side. The back foot is parallel to the shoulder edge of the mat. Strong here. Generous bend in the front knee. And keep gazing towards your middle finger. Also, the arms are engaged, they are not dropping down. The arms are strong. Now bring the arms, the hands on your hips. Rotate the right foot, so both feet are parallel to the shoulder edges of the mat. And we will come into wide-legged forward fold. So take a deep inhale to lengthen through your spine, and then on the exhale, fall down. Place your hands in the middle of the mat, of the feet. And take a few breaths here. Now bring the right hand more towards the center, and we will bring our left arm up. Twist here, look up if it's okay for your neck, otherwise just gaze towards the side. Release, and we will switch sides. Come back to center, place your hands on your hips and slowly come back up. Now the right foot stays the way it is, and we will just spin the left foot to be facing forward. Generous bend in the knee, and we will come back into warrior two, just on the other side. Keep pressing the front knee open. Now spiral the arms and come into plank. Stay here for a breath. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Right leg up and bring the right knee behind the right wrist for pigeon. So you can straighten the left leg, lengthen here first and then fall down. So make sure that your hips are squared. And maybe you can fold down onto the mat, or you can use your arms, forearms to not to fall down so deeply into the pose. You can also use a block to put it under your forehead or chest. Few breaths here. Or you don't, also if it's too much, you don't have to fall down, you can just stay up in the pose. Use the hands to bring yourself up, and we will come back into downward facing dog. So maybe again some stretches into the leg. Feel if there is any difference compared to the left one. Maybe you can raise the leg and do a few hip circles. And we will do the pose on the left side. So left leg up, the left knee goes behind the left wrist, and straighten the right leg behind you. So make sure that your hips are even, and then fall down or stay up in the pose. Relax the shoulders. Come back up into our last downward facing dog. So again, the same movements to release the left hip. Opa. Last one, big stretch here, and bring the knees to the mat. So before we will close our practice, we will bring the soles of the feet together to touch. You can bring them as close towards your hips as is comfortable. And then on the inhale, lengthen, and on the exhale, fall down. So last big stretch here. Enjoy the last moments just for yourself. Be proud of yourself for taking the time just for you on the mat this morning. Now you know, no matter how the day will go, you started it right. Slowly come all the way back up. Sit in any way that is comfortable to you. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below and let me know how it went for you. And I hope to see you practicing with me again soon. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the notification button. Have a great day. Bye!